Well, hello everybody. Brian Brewer here. Welcome to another tip of the day. And today I'm going to be talking about viewport layouts. Um, there's a common problem that we have with Motionbuilder, and that is just if you hit, control 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can see we get these views, but we don't really have a way to control these. So I'm just going to show you what I do. Maybe you already know this, maybe you don't. Let me go back to one. I'm going to show you how to have a little more control over your viewport layout. All right, so normally I don't work like this. Obviously, this is because I have limited space here on my on the YouTube. So let me switch to my actual layout, which is my two-screen layout. So all the tools that you saw here are now over on my second monitor. And let me switch to a two viewport layout like this. And this is typically about how I work most of the time. And it's okay, but it's not great. I wish I was able to grab this bar here, and I wish I was able to move it side to side to kind of like, or customize this a little bit more. So let me show you how to do that. The first thing you're going to want to do, especially if you work in a schematic view like this, a lot like I, is you're going to want to bookmark your schematic view. So we're going to come up here to the star, and we're going to say create bookmark. Name it something like whatever my favorite or good stuff or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call this Hey There. All right, so I now have the Hey There bookmark. All right, this is going to come into play in a little bit. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to switch back to a single view, not a split screen. And I'm going to come up here to my window, and I'm going to add a viewer, add viewer. This is going to add a secondary monitor, which I can dock, or monitor, add a secondary window, or viewport that I can dock. And now I can take this and I can actually hit Control 2, and I can split this into two screens. And now I have control over this bar right here, and I can scale this as I see fit. In this case, I have a camera, a cinematic camera that I blocked in. So I'm just going to hit Control E to switch over to that camera. And if I hit play, I can see that's got my camera view right up here. I can adjust this so that my camera view fits right there. I still have my perspective, my producer perspective view, so I can still stop. And if I see something, I can go and find it and fix it and animate. And now I like to have my schematic view right here. So I'm going to hit Control W to get to my schematic view. Now let me fit that, and oh, look at that. The arranged schematic view that I had before is gone. And now it's just everything's in a big long line, and it's really annoying. So this is where the bookmark comes into play. I'm just going to come up here. I'm going to go to the Hey There, and boom, everything's back into place. And I've got my little working view, and I can be like, oh, let me go play with her fingers and what have you. Each one of these windows can you can hit Control A and toggle through what you want, what's necessary. Maybe this view you want to see all your controls, but your camera view you don't. Let's say you're doing a first-person shooter and you're doing a lot of like first-person animations. You can have your player view, up in the corner while you're doing your main animation over here. So, anyways, and you can keep expanding on this. I did two like this. If you're using a schematic view, it's best to use it in a split screen. So maybe like over here, I would want to use it on a split screen like so. Let's put this back over to 1, and I'm going to add another viewer, add viewer, and I'm going to drop that in right there. Now I have control over, I don't know why I would need this, but I have control over this. The only caveat is that it adds another one of these toolbars up here at the top of each one of your views. So there you go. Oh, look at there. rearrange my schematic view. Let's go retrieve it. Don't save. Boom, there we go. If I hit save, it would have saved it how we were just looking at it. We didn't want that. So there we go. This is a way that you can customize your viewer. I want to say there is a bug. This is the one caveat. There is a bug with schematic view. If you have a schematic view in a window of its own and off to the side, sometimes it plays havoc with your OpenGL rendering that happens in your scene. So there you go. Motionbuilder tip of the day. If you guys appreciated this this little tip, this little tidbit, this nugget of knowledge, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you liked it, share with your friends. I don't make any money off of these, obviously, so I get paid with comments. If you have a really fun tip or comment or something that you really think is cool or what you like, leave it in the comment section, and let's all learn. Let's all get better at what we do. And with that, I'll say happy animating.